What is literally garden cleanup part, I don't know, 820? Most gardeners are familiar with this stuff. Is I have a bunch of cucumbers growing along the fence here. I want them to grow upward, not all over the place here. So, like this guy here, he's already started to go through my green onions. So I'm gonna grab some string. Meant to grab my scissors, go get my scissors instead. And I'm gonna attach strings somewhere down here. I'll have to figure, I think I have to put in some screws or something. And I have screws already up here from stuff I had growing along the fence last year. But that way I'll get them to grow upward, keep them off the ground. Maybe get a bit nicer looking area here. Some things are ready to go. A lot of my onions, they look like they're good to like uproot and dry out. They were planted pretty early this year. So, hi Valentino. How are you today? Still not producing, are you? Oh well. We love you anyway. It looks like the garlic is almost ready to go too. It's starting to dry out in the bottoms. Probably leave that for another week or so though, just in case. But I'll clean this up and give them a bit of a watering because it looks like they could use some. And we'll go from there. Hate when I don't get enough hose to water everything. Don't even bother with that can. Well, so I have finished tying up the majority of my cucumber plants. And this bed is in desperate need of some water. My cucumbers here look so sad. Got some nice zucchini over there though. There's another one on the other side too. These will perk up and they won't take long. Finish watering them. Put the hose away. I turn around and they'll start perking up already. Plus the sun isn't on them right now. So they'll get a bit of a break. I do have some little cucumbers growing though. Oh, I should water these guys too. They look a little sad. My pumpkins look sad too, but they got powdery mildew on them, so I just tried a milk and water spray to keep it at bay. See what that does. So I'm not going to water them till later on because they still have sun on them. And from what I read, if you use a water and milk mixture for powdery mildew control, it's best to do it in the full sun because apparently the milk solids react with the sunlight and that's what kind of helps kill the mildew. I've never tried it before, so I'm going to give it a shot because some of them are pretty bad. I should almost just cut the leaves right off of those ones, but if I don't have to, I won't. I probably will have to anyway because it was bad. You need some watering too. That's a nice little nasturtium. I found a Japanese beetle in them earlier today. I quickly dispatched of the beetle. I have no idea what those things, their purposes is in life, except to just eat and destroy people's food that they're growing. And I know it doesn't look like it's worthwhile watering the garlic, but It's not quite there yet. It will be soon. And they'll be digging them up and drying them out. Until then, they do need a little bit of water, though. That nice little rock that's right there, that's where the chipmunks dig from the other side of from the neighbor's lawn. They dig holes underneath the fence and they come in here and then they plant their sunflower seed. Well, they come for the sunflower seeds. They plant their little seeds here and they think we don't know that they know that there's a hole there, but we know there's a hole there. Now it seems like overkill, but I hadn't watered these beds in a couple of days. They really should have a nice drench. My next goal is the lettuce bed. A lot of the lettuces and that are done for. Save what I can. Put the rest in the compost. I do have a couple plants that I've actually cut down and they're regrowing again, so I have some backup leaf lettuces growing. I think that's good. There we go. One watermelon growing. One out of 12 plants, only one is growing. It's so disappointing this year. This is like, it's almost mid-July and like a lot of the watermelon plants haven't even like gotten so big. This is the problem with Canada. Everything is hit and miss here when it comes to these long-term guys. But this is my afternoon project now. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you soon.